250. Reyne Smith comes away with it. He's got Traore with him. And it's a slam for Abubakar Traore. His first bucket. Reyne Smith with the steal. How about the lob to Traore for dunk. Moorhead in the corner. Smith takes it away. So Reyne Smith gets in on the action with a steal. Good eye, Roots! Reyne Smith!
Getting it going.
Scott. Smith has it almost taken away. Into Scott for the dunk. Scott. Reyne. Good eye
Good
from
basketball.
the corner.
That's good basketball.
Reyne. He hits the three and he's fouled. Reyne Smith from deep and he gets.
Kind of get punished for technical errors there.
Reyne Smith for three. Smith from three. So the shot clock violation.
In the corner, skips it for Edwards. Smith against Padula on the drive. Rare two-pointer good.
When they're struggling so much, he's a guy that can do it from a number of different levels.
He is. He made a great move there. Took his time.
Edwards comes away with it. It was the deflection. Edwards in for the bucket. The easy layup for Terrence Edwards.
Trying to back down Davis. Has the size advantage. Smith ducks into the paint. Got a couple of defenders in the air and rattled it in. Reyne Smith.
R.J. Davis accelerates off that so well.
Stolen away. Reyne Smith poked it free. The blow by. Ian Jackson so explosive, but he's missed 3 layups in this first half. Catch and shoot, Reyne Smith. That's what he does best.
About it, Reyne Smith. On those cuts, got to keep everybody in front.
Reyne Smith driving off the window and in for 2.
With the offhand.
No good.
Oh, this is going up.
And in! Reyne Smith! He'll make you pay from 3.
Here's Edwards from the wing. Kofi cuts him off again. Smith off the pump fake. Look at the feed inside for Traore. Elijah Saunders, a career-high 22 points in that win on New Year's Eve. 7 straight points for Virginia. That run comes to an end, courtesy of a Reyne Smith three-pointer. Meanwhile, we have a foul underneath the basket.
I mean, supremely talented is Cooper Flagg, and that whole team, quite frankly, is supremely talented.
And he just turned 18 years old a couple of weeks ago as Reyne Smith knocks down another one.
No doubt this game's going down to the wire.
Low off the mark, well defended by the lengthier Edwards. Smith, bang!
For Reyne Smith, slip here.
Smith, oh yeah! Come on! 7 threes for the Australian.
I can tell you the Pitt bench is disappointed in their defense.
Well, we're going to give that to Pistol Pete. He's just bringing that energy, and just from him being active around the rim, good things usually happen.
Smith fouled on the 3 by Carlos, and he's going to go to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
The number one thing Coach does not want you to do, foul a three-point shooter. See James Scott right here.
Jaquan Carlos gets the start in the second half instead of Elijah Moore, who only played a couple of minutes in the first half as a starter, and we haven't seen him since. Reyne Smith for 3.
First quad 1 win of the year and probably put them on the right side of the bubble, but they have so far laid an egg. Transition defense is something that SMU talked about over and over and over again. And
why the score is the way it is. Stopping ball penetration and then get out and transition and find your shooters. It has been a continued clinic in this game.
And making a big impact. Of course, Victor Wembanyama leads the charge, but the ACC has a marvelous Frenchman who might wind up being the ACC Player of the Year for Stanford. Reyne Smith.
Reyne, 7 3-pointers, a season high for him. Again, it's just been a really good mix in terms of the personnel that Louisville has on this team.
Feeling it. Looking over at the Louisville bench with the fans and Smith. Even with the 6'11" Johan Traore in his face.
Chucky working against Reed here.
He's got the mismatch, got to get to the basket.
And he does, and dumps it back. Now Smith
That's
from
Smith
the front.
You're shooting this basketball as soon as it touches your hands. And we watched him in practice earlier today.
11 for Hunter Salas, who's got 10 games of 20 or more.
But look at Chucky Hepburn pushing the tempo on the other end.
Look at that.
Anything, because after calling 2 T's on Wake, they're not going to listen to anything from somebody.
So Boston College very short-handed in the front court. Reyne Smith knocks down the triple. Spent and comes out of Pat Kelsey's lineup. A look-away lob right back for Smith. A 3-ball. Good! Another look at this.
Well, Smith, the ball's down below his knees, and he catches it. Most shooters like to catch.
Louisville on the attack with Hadley. Out front, Smith. Quick trigger with a left hand and one.
Mini Chucky dolls to drum up support. Reyne Smith hits the 3 in the after timeout wizardry again from Pat Kelsey and his staff. And just like that, Louisville tilts the momentum right back.
Which usually on an ATO.
Freshman Roots moved it for Smith. Drills it. And a timeout, Kevin Keats. Blood on his lower lip in particular. Again, lost his 2 front teeth, but playing here tonight. He's from an hour southwest of here in Fayetteville.
And they are matched up. That is going to be one to watch. Hadley for Louisville and Davis for Notre Dame.
Smith again. He got it again. Smith rises for 3. Got it right at the horn.
You have got to be kidding me. Michael Shrewsbury has got to be so frustrated with his team giving that up right there. What a
really good defense from the freshman Muhammad. Reyne Smith does not need much space. He swirls in a 3.
Reyne Smith has 100 3-point makes. Watch this right here.
Oh boy, you can't leave him alone.
Last time you had 2 FSU guys that were basically guarding him, and then you leaving. You 3, and then Florida State does the unknown, is that you cannot leave.
Smith, bang from 3. And here's the thing. Of course, you probably were. I mean, you're a big engineering guy, and you know that kind of thing. And
well, I did okay. You see Reyne Smith knocking down that 3. Rotation a little late.
59th dunk of the year for James Scott. He's 4th in the country. There's a lob for Lawau. It got deflected. And here's a look ahead for Edwards. Layup in transition.
Over there, then all of a sudden they started playing well, and they really, other than the game at Georgia Tech, they've been playing really, really good basketball.
Jaden shoot a long 3. Bounds out for Terrence Edwards, or Hadley rather. Reyne Smith catch and shoot. Good!
You don't want to let him get that kind of look.
Cards have scored at the rim and from deep and lead by 12.